I say super, you say brawl. Super? Okay, I was super delayed, but I appreciate the enthusiasm, guys. We're ready.
Time for the Super Brawl, our once per season event as we step outside the Rising Legends competitive circuit.
Yeah, I guess the first shout out this time goes to my team.
Hey, I'm Sasa. Hey, I'm Asad Fuego.
Hello, I'm Mehmet.
Hi, I'm Dark Hydra.
All we need is to knock through and just destroy everything. That's an incredible win for Dark Hydra. A second MVP 2 days in a row.
And what would you say to the previous DACH team on the previous Super Bowl?
Just Hydra more, I guess. Take it lucky.
Just get better. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Germany in general is improving with every set. Like, the players get stronger and stronger.
I think I learned a lot from the last time we played. I think this format is so unexplored. There's so much you can get an advantage of as a team.
We have a better lineup than last time, and especially me, if I speak for myself here, I think I'm a completely different player than last SuperBrawl.
Asad Fuego, you've been on fire. You are the ESL Meisterschaft champion. How has that individual confidence transferred to this team setting?
We're a good team because there was no negative attitude in our team. We all were positive.
I feel like all of us have a strong game sense, so it was no problem to adapt to each other and let the other people play their spots.
Me and Hydra had a more selfish playstyle than Assad and Memo, but I think it's good to play like that, to have 2 to 3 players who are selfish and then one guy is rolling it down in 3-2, just griefing enemies. So I think it was a good balance.
Side of the board here, but can Memo do it? It looks like he can. But here it comes. Assad finds the Urgot tree.
DB on the right hand side of the screen, where he will work his magic. I think they're really sending a statement through to their semi-final opponents that they are going to be a terrifying force to deal with.
We are going back into what looks like the fleshing arena, unless I love this combination of little legends that they have.
The MVP picked Burno, and the others picked Poro, and Burno just chills in his pool, and the Poros are just dancing.
Help put a relaxed mood in our group so we could focus more on the tournament. I really like that.
Assad, a round delayed. I guess that's the positive way to look at it.
Points, aiming for the MVP, aiming for the extra prize.
Count as well in 6th place, and Assad stays alive.
So either way, DACH has already won this lobby.
It's against popular belief, not the duck team, but the DACH team. So we're not going to be having a bunch of small little duckies running around.
How do you feel about Northern Europe? Why do you think they were so dominant?
I think they have a pretty strong lineup and had some good games and played it well. They didn't contest each other on the comms. They played like a team.
I think after we lost one game in group stage against Northern Europe, it was kind of our rival, I think, for the tournament.
I woke up at 7 a.m. and I watched all the VODs I could get from them. We had this plan that we go for Earth when we lose, so we get selection and we can pick a really good region. So that was kind of a plan for today, and I think it worked out quite well.
The Tarek gets through the Sejuani
And he takes the first win for Northern Europe against DACH in the grand finals. A lot of damage being rubbed in from that Lux. That beam might not be enough as Lix goes down, and there was a new captain. It was called Sasa.
Is going to be about whether or not he can take it, and yes, he can. DACH does it with 8th and 7th place. They're able to turn this one around.
The numbers are getting really dicey here. The front line is still so incredibly good. The Kaiser is still alive, but the Urgot makes it through with all the health in the world.
Ladies and gents, DACH are going to be your SuperBrawl champions this time, and they've had a massive run throughout the entire SuperBrawl.
Now, you do have the chance to, of course, as always, speak some shout out.
And of course, the German community, they're spamming the chat. Big shout out to them.
Yeah, the German community was super supportive. They spammed the chat while the tournament. Yeah, it was hype moment.
I feel like I built this community, and it makes me really happy to see all of them cheer, build friendships or relationships between each other. I'm very grateful for every single in this community.
And I'm also convinced that we will send at least one German to Worlds this year.